We got a little branch crossing right here. Crop field over there. This old cattle pasture. Got a nice edge running here. Hopefully they'll be coming from one block of timber to the next. Kind of something to look for. And I really like crossovers. Yeah, like that bobcat. I'm sorry. Well, bobcat was on the old lane, but the coyote this morning was on kind of a crossover between two. I usually have a camera up on top of that thick part, and I get lots of pictures of cats and stuff. So we're gonna set a few in here and see what we can do. We got, of course, now I'll have more traps out and won't be catching as good. Sometimes that's how it works. Just a couple traps does better, but all I do is make a digger out, spot, put my trap. I mean, nothing to it. So you kind of get a feel for it after a bit, but shoot, like this morning, I only had out, I don't know, maybe a dozen traps. Not sure. Of course, I only had one cat and one coyote, but I don't know. We had like 3 possums and a couple coons, so every couple traps had something in it, which is nice when you take the kids. So yeah, just like in these are 550s I'm gonna run here. And I'll do trench sets and other stuff also, but just these where I'm running pretty quick. I picked this spot, I got a little tuft of grass right there. Like I said, I got a Duke 550. I set it right in. You kind of get used to what size you need. These are brand new. I don't know that I got all the oil off of them, so I'm sure somebody will correct me and tell me you ain't gonna catch nothing since you didn't get the oil off, and you know, they may be right, but we'll pay attention. See if this set catches anything. And as hot as it is now, I don't think it's gonna matter. There's gonna be enough stinking coons and possums running that they're gonna come in and get me. Little quick rings. I don't always run these. I bought them, thought I would like them. They're not bad. I really kind of like them for my water sets, for beaver and stuff. But as far as this goes, they're about too big when I want to bed my trap in. Messed up already. I like to drive this first before I put a base down. These are just Wolfgang anchors, or whatever. Wolf Fang, whatever the hell they are, I don't even know. I make my own, put them together. Saves a little bit. And they're super easy to do. As long as you got the cutters and the crimper. Now if you don't have the crimper, well, I guess you could hammer them out. Another thing I did bad. I like to adjust them all after I get them. And of course, I said these are brand spanking new. And they're not adjusted. So that is probably gonna hurt me. Actually, I had one earlier, cost me quite a bit of time because I had to sit there and fart with it to get the latch to work. Decent little hole. Said nothing too whoopy. I don't get doing anything too terribly crazy. And hopefully I got enough dirt for another setup on the hill. I have to make her work. a little bit of play. Beat her down a little. Take some of that out. Not quite as bad now. So probably going to be a heck of a night for possums. I wouldn't mind having my hole a little deeper, but I'm also hoping to get in another couple sets. Now, I will say you're probably better off to make sure you make good sets than a bunch of sets. I'm kind of a believer in that, but outside of that, nothing. I don't get too wound up on it. And that's it. I mean, it's if you duck hunt or anything like that, as far as I'm concerned, location is as important as being a good caller or having your decoys right. I mean, if you're in the spot, you're in it. You know, looking, you know, kind of planning your spot out. Even get on a map and look at a property before you come in. I mean, you can just go in and set traps, but if you sit there and really break it down a little bit, I think you're gonna be a lot more successful. I mean, when you come up to a spot and you see it and you know, you're just like, oh boy, you're gonna start catching. I mean, that spot I had the coyote in this morning, trap's been out 6 days, caught 2 cats, a coyote, and a coon. So, I mean, it's done really good, but I knew that spot was gonna be hitting. And this one I think is gonna be all right. I mean, you gotta kind of fill them in too, but definitely be on the lookout. I mean, just don't go setting. Kind of use your head a little bit, look for sign and set on sign, or where you really think that it increase your chances of them come through. So, all right, gonna move on up, make a few more. All right, crew nice. Slow plating down the road, kind of letting it get light a little bit. Going to pick up some of our buddies, and then we got a few more meeting us out today. I'm gonna pull next weekend. I got a coon tournament with the guys, so I'll be headed up north. I can do a little bird hunting, so I'm gonna at least take a week off. I was saying like a week and a half, 2 weeks, but I'm guessing when I get back on a decent time Sunday, we'll get back out and get trapping. Hopefully, which doesn't make any sense because I already haven't posted by the time you see this, but I'm going to start getting hopefully better at posting videos. If there's anything that you like to see, I'm starting to get a lot of questions on how I do stuff and what I think works the best. But at the end of the day, I think honestly getting out there and doing it yourself, learning from your mistakes. I mean, we can give you pointers and stuff, and dude, there's a lot better trappers out there than me. I mean, there's guys that just catch a couple hundred coyotes a year. I mean, that's probably even on a slow year, and cats and stuff. But you know, we target everything. We take them. I mean, shoot, crew likes catching possums, don't you? Yes. So you know, we're kind of an all predator bunch. Just we do it to help our other wildlife, turkeys and such. So we don't target one thing specifically. We kind of go after it all. If it's a critter, we're after him. So we're gonna get out there and oh, predictions today. What are we gonna have, bud? Man, we are on them red foxes. I'm gonna have to find some town foxes and come trap them. That would be something. I haven't caught a gray fox in years. That we don't hardly have them anymore, but I like it. I'd say, yeah, I would say you're probably pretty accurate on everything other than your foxes. If we have a fox, I'd be surprised, but I'm pretty sure we'll have some coyotes. Should hopefully have a bobcat. Well, yeah, since we caught 30 possums yesterday, we're gonna catch a possum, I'm sure. But and they may beat us up again today. But anyway, they're probably tired of listening to us talk. What are you, cold? Yeah. You big sissy. Oh Lord, well, there was deer crossing there. I wanted to see what they were. So, all right, we're gonna get after them and hopefully have another good day. caught. Oh, good catch on him. Alrighty. This is even a spot I talked about. I even showed this set on camera like I knew what I was doing. You remember, we got a crossing right down this edge. Got us a nice coyote. Good deal. All right. Just settle down. It's all over with.
Can I do it?
Got him. Don't get too close. Well, you can get closer than that if you want to, RJ. Yep, just the old dirt hole set right here on the crossing through the branch from one track of timber to the next. I mean, I called it. Just like I almost knew what I was doing. Oh, look at his lip right there.
Yeah, I noticed that. He's got it tore.
Oh, you're gonna get a barking. Come on, make noise. Ah, I jump every time. Usually you can get them to really howl. Hard, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
Well, you don't pop out of there. Pretty good looking coyote too, ain't it? Man, that ain't working for it. I think he's in there. Oh yeah, good catch him.
Who's doing it?
Oh, whoever. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. Another coyote. Caught one here last year, big old dark dog. This one's a little lighter colored. Yeah, his guard hair's kind of bad. My God, do you smell the skunk off him? Whew, they stink. He's not too bad though. His old guard hair's a little shady. I was hoping we'd get us a good talker. We haven't had one yet. Second one of the day, thank goodness. We got a few more sets. Maybe we'll get us another coyote or two. Had one trap pull somehow. I don't know if it broke loose or what happened, but used the old rock as a backer, old dirt hole. Whooped him. Another good dog. What'd you do?